Hey, what's up guys, Middle Rain here, and today I'm going to show you the blue orbital drop in Ark Survival Evolved. So the blue drops are really easy guys. On here it's me and my brother that are on a private server, but I mean you can easily do it solo. I think it might be a little tricky just because there's multiple sides and whatnot, but I mean they're pretty easy. So good teams for this would be like an Enforcer, even just like a lower level one, because they do 4 times damage to the corrupted creatures. Also made Ethereums, if you can like find some bugs like scorpions or spiders out in here in the Badlands, and then you get that damage and resistance boost, that would be good too. Another decent tame to bring would be a gas fade, mainly because it holds a lot of weight and you can hold all like the foundations and stuff that you get from beating the orbital drop. And also it's kind of tanky, so it takes a lot of reduced damage when you have its oxygen filled all the way up. So I have like a level 180 about, and it really only takes like 3 or 4 damage from each dino that's attacking it, and it's got like several thousand health, so it can tank a lot of stuff while you kill the animals that are just attacking it, but it's kind of just like another distraction. And one other good creature might be a snow owl, because you can heal your own animals if they're starting to get low health. Now guys, this next part's going to be speeded up, just because I don't want to make the video too long. I want to give you an idea of like what this blue drop looks like. Now it's pretty easy. So I was riding my Ethereum, which was like level 130. I also had my gas bag there. My brother had his Velonosaur, which is a pretty high level, but I don't know, the turret mode wasn't really working very well for the most part. But he also had a decent level Enforcer and a decent level Snow Owl just to heal us if we needed it. And we were easily able to take down all these animals. Right now I'm just running out here to get this Scorpion real quick so I can get my buff. And I mean, it really was not hard at all. We hardly lost any damage to the supply drop, and I mean I wasn't really trying. As you can see, I'm way out here killing all these animals when I could be back defending. Also, one thing with the orbital drops, see the shield guys, so you can do damage to the shield and you can also do damage to the orbital drop with your own teams. Just keep that in mind. And the shield around it just protects you and gives you a little extra protection. So as you can see here, we are just starting wave 1, which isn't really wave 1 because it starts at wave 0. So technically there are 6 waves, but they all increasingly get harder. But this is a good idea if you guys have decent tames and you're a smaller tribe and just want to get a little bit of some blueprints or maybe some decent actual weapons. So we couldn't figure out where this last one was for a while, but it was a corrupted Pteranodon all the way down here. So let's pop out my bow and shot in the head. Does the trick. As you can see guys, that was a level 7 Pteranodon. So almost all of these animals are low levels for the blue drop. Now before you watch this video and then like think, oh, the yellow drop's next one up, it won't be that hard. Look it up a little bit. Me and my brother did it and we ended up losing. It was a level 145 Rex that we tamed with mutton, so it was like 215 when tamed or something like that. So it was like a perfect tame, and we ended up losing it right away. Not right away, but in the second wave. So the first wave was really easy, but the second one was harder. And there's a bunch of Spinos, a bunch of Raptors, and we just got bombarded with a bunch of animals. And he couldn't even move his Rex, so we just got killed. That kind of sucked. So yellow drop is very hard compared to the blue, so just be careful of that. As you guys can see now, we have lost our shield. So now our orbital drop is exposed, so all the corrupting animals will just come right after it and try to knock it out. And by the way, the orbital drop has 10,000 health for the blue, and then it goes increasingly from yellow, and then red, and then purple for the orbital drops. Alright guys, I'm just going to speed up the video a little here. But a couple other animals that would be good for the blue orbital drop would be maybe like a Rex, because the Rex can deal a lot of damage and take a lot of damage. Only problem with the Rex that I would see would be, let's say there's animals on the outside of the force field, so you'd be damaging the force field also. And then a big problem would be when there's animals on the orbital drop, it'd be almost impossible to kill the animals without damaging the orbital drop a fair amount. Just sort of killing the Bronto here. And so that might be a problem. If you have another team, like something that shoots, maybe like a Velonosaur or something, you can just shoot the animals off the orbital drop without doing too much damage to it. Other animals that would work would be, I don't know, really anything, guys. You guys figure it out. That's kind of the fun part about this. Like my brother and I, we really enjoyed doing this. It was fun defending and stuff. We had decent loot too, but I mean, it was really fun just doing it. But you guys should come up with like whatever combination of animals that works best, and you guys should have tons of fun with it. So I mean, I like the orbital drops. One thing I don't really necessarily like is, I mean, it's fairly hard. I shouldn't say it's fairly hard, but for the blue drop, you have decent teams. But like on a normal server, on a different map, obviously, you can get like, when you're level 10, you can get drops. On here, you probably have to be like 30, 35, maybe 40 to be able to do the blue one. So I mean, it kind of sucks for those people that are just starting out and want to try to get some decent blueprints or something like that. And then also, like I said before, my brother and I, we tried the yellow drop, and it's so hard, especially compared to the blue drop. Like guys, the gap in between them is too big, I think, and the devs need to fix it. And plus, like, I looked at like the purple drop, which is the highest one, and I mean, it's not even worth it to do it with whatever teams you lose. That's one other thing that's nice about the blue drop is we've done it like 5 times now without losing any teams. So I mean, you're getting all rewards. It's not like you're losing anything to do it. Plus, you can get a bunch of corrupted nodes, which you can use for polymer when you kill all the animals. Here's some of the stuff I got, guys. Otherwise, you could have went back to the video. So I'll just pop open my inventory for you. So a lot of like cryopods and stuff. But if you guys really want to look at it, you can go back and pause the video where you need to. But like cryopods, bunch of stone foundations and stone pillars and dinosaur gateways, stuff like that. And then some blueprints for like armor, lots of crossbows, and then a couple pikes here and there. So yeah, like blueprints or the actual items of stuff like that. You also get like stews, the ones that keep you cool, the ones that keep you warm, the ones that give you extra melee damage. The cryopods are really nice because they last 30 days, and I mean, they're reusable and stuff, so 30 days is quite a while. Plus you could do another drop within that time period, and you get like probably around 10 of them for doing the drop, so that's plenty. But anyways guys, I really liked what the devs did. It's a new and fun way of doing and getting drops, but they just need to change a couple things, like the difficulty, gaps in between them. And like the purple one, guys, just look up a video. It's literally not even worth it. The loot you get is not worth the amount of teams you'll lose if you can ever even complete it. I don't even know if you can complete it, guys. It's like impossible. Anyways guys, it took me a while to make that video, so if you're still watching, just hit that like button please. It really helps me out. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.